Alright guys, so happy Thursday. This is my breakfast. I have 0 smart points worth of the Egg Beater Southwestern egg, which is half a cup. I have 1 piece of the I think it's Seattle's best sourdough. I don't know. Anyways, it's sourdough, 3 points for 1 slice, 1 point of, I can't believe it's not butter light. So that's 4, and then I have a plum that is trying to go bad on me that I might eat now or I might eat as like a mid-morning snack. And I am on my first one of these, but I'm planning on drinking the whole big huge cup before I leave the house. Okay guys, so the plan for today is I will be going to the hospital to see my grandmother later after my husband gets home from work. He is at work today. I'm gonna take all of the kids, I guess, out to a area, the one that I was kayaking in before. It's so shallow that the middles will be fine, and it's such a slow-moving river right there. When I was pregnant with this one back here, I don't know how to explain my relationship with him. Okay, so I dated his dad and we almost got married, and he was 14 at the time, but we continued to be, I don't know, whatever, friends. I don't know if you want to call it friends, but mentor type thing, I guess. And so one summer when I was pregnant with him, he wanted to go float this river down here, and I had never started from where I was kayaking, so we decided to go there because it was a little bit further down. Oh my goodness, it was awful. I'm surprised I didn't cook that child back there, because normally it takes about an hour and a half to float down from where we normally got in. It took us, I'm not even exaggerating, like 6 hours, because it was so ridiculous and it was so long, and I didn't realize how far it was. And I always would take my cell phone with me in a plastic bag, but there was no GPS, there was no nothing, there was no cell service, and oh, it was awful. But anyways, it's so slow moving, and it's only in most of the spots it's only about that deep. Well, unless you go out further, but you can always get to one side or the other. So that is what we're gonna do. My oldest is going to sit, I guess, in a chair up on the bank because he is not a water person. And the last 2 times that we have attempted to go out and do something at the park, he has thrown epic fits. So I am hoping that he just has a chair and his papers and his pens, that he will be good. And I'm going to go get something that they in Washington, they came out with this thing a couple years ago. I've never bought one, but they call it a Discover Pass, and it's $30 or $35, I think, with fees and everything. And it gives you access to the parks, because apparently there are, like, the state parks, because we have several state parks by us, but it's either $10 a day for a day pass, or it's $30 or $35 for the year. And I've always just done, well, number one, we don't usually go because I'm not going to pay the $10 every time, and sometimes we just don't have time. But where I go kayaking, and it's such a stupid, way backwoods place that I'm surprised they require a Discover Pass, but they do require a Discover Pass. So I'm gonna go buy one, because I parked there the other day and I was just crossing my fingers that a ranger wouldn't come by, and I thought, oh well, how bad could it be? I looked it up. It is a $100 fine. Either way, they either charge you $100 if you don't buy a Discover Pass, or if you go and you buy a Discover Pass, they'll forgive it, but it still ends up being $100 after you buy the Discover Pass and then pay the fine. And you have to go to court. I would rather not do that. And Miss Melody, I am one of those people that drive way slow. And it's not because I've gotten any tickets, because I've never actually gotten a speeding ticket. I've got a seatbelt ticket once. But yeah, because I just live in fear. My parents drilled that into me. I obey the laws. All right, different day, somewhat same scenery. Way down there, I don't know if you can see them. There's a yellow and a pink tube. Those are the middles. And this drink here is 0 points. It's a sugar-free Red Bull and sugar-free raspberry syrup. Got Hot Mess Kayak here. Same shirt though. And Poochie, he's in the boat. He really is in the boat, see? But he's being a bit of a grouch today. He threw a fit because there was people on the where we launch from, and they were fishing, and they were nice enough to let him hold the fishing pole, and so then he wanted to go fishing, which that is for another day. So we're just enjoying it. It's not very bright or sunny, but I can definitely tell the UV rays are coming down. But yeah, it's a very nice quiet day. My oldest is on the shore in a chair with all his papers and pens, and hopefully I'm gonna go back down and check on him again and see how he's doing. Hopefully he's not talking the people that are fishing their heads off. I did warn him not to, but you know, sometimes that doesn't work. So anyways, we're having a great time out here, except for Poochie back there that's being a bratty McBratterson. Okay, as you probably saw before this clip, I had watermelon for lunch because we got back almost at at dinner time. So we are having BLTs and homemade potato salad. The bacon is 3, the sourdough is 3, that's 6. Dinner is 14 total. Potato salad, how I figured that out is I just did 2 tablespoons of mayo, which was, well, 4 altogether, I think, is what I said, or maybe 3. Either way, the mayonnaise is all together collectively on here and in here. It was 4, and the potatoes were 4. So, anyways, dinner is 14 smart points, and I cannot wait. Alright, so that was my day. I think I have 9 points left because I ended up having the watermelon for lunch, not intentionally. So we spent about 2 hours down at the river, kayaking and whatnot. So, oh, and my watch, it somehow, I think it was when I put my sunscreen on, I had it on other activity, and it paused 21 minutes in, and like I said, we were out there for 2 hours, and I didn't realize it until then. So that was my day, and it wasn't bad. My oldest actually sat there for most of the time and behaved amazingly enough, even though now he's throwing a fit because he has to clean his room. Yep, good eating day. Tomorrow's weigh-in, and I will have a weigh-in update tomorrow. Monday is my birthday, so I want to ask my husband. It depends also when my ex is gonna pick up my 2 boys, because if it's at 2 o'clock then I probably won't ask, but he is off call on Friday, so I was hoping that maybe he would just let me, maybe drive me down and just let me go along the river, because we used to float further down, but it could be about a 4-hour thing, so I was hoping maybe he might agree to that for my birthday and let me have some peace and quiet and some nice nature. Sounds perfect to me, but again, I have to get him to agree to let me do it and him watch the kids. I will update you on that. So I guess that's all there was. Dinner was fabulous. It's like one of my favorite meals, other than like nachos and stuff like that. My mom asked me if I wanted to go to dinner on my birthday. I don't know if I do. I'm not sure, and it's not even that I'm afraid I will overeat or that there won't be somewhere to get food that I am gonna have. Oh, hello, there's the cat. And but I don't know, I just haven't decided. And again, I think I might have a boba tea either Sunday or on my birthday, just because. So anyways, that was my day in a nutshell. I will talk to you guys tomorrow.